Happy Tuesday!
My name's Nick.
My name is Alan.
And welcome into the dungeon.
You hear a faint shuffle whilst you're reading. Pricks your ears a bit. The top of a tent moving aside. But then after that, you hear like a muffled voice, but just one. Like you can't make out detail or information. It's coming from quite a distance away, you can tell, but the wind is slowly blowing in your direction, which picks up the noise a bit and carries the voice, the muffled tones. As I say, you can only make out one voice.
Do I recognize it?
It's hard, but knowing that there's only 3 people here, you can kind of tell it's Rilsa's voice.
I knew it. What you doing? I'll try and peek from my tent, see if I see anything.
Are you trying to hide the fact that you're looking?
Yeah, sort of just, pulling it slightly and looking cautiously.
Roll stealth as you do this.
Just as a reminder for listeners, that's blind, so I don't know what I've rolled.
So you try and slowly open the
Oh no, try.
tent, make as little noise as you can. As you do so, a spider that had seemingly been crawling over the front of the tent, of the top that would close the tent off to the outside elements, falls onto you, making you jump back in sudden fright. It's not that you're afraid of spiders or anything. It's more of the shock that you weren't expecting it. You weren't sure if it was someone attacking or something falling on you. You step back, but as you do so, you step on Wilbur. Wilbur instantly stands up. "Oh, what's wrong?" And as he does so, clumsily falls over, and both of you tumble a few feet, the tent collapsing over you.
Oh shit.
"Oh, Wilbur, what are you doing?" "Oh, someone attacked me." "It wasn't somebody attacking you, it was me. Oh, I stepped on you by accident." "Oh, sorry. I was prepared. You can never be too cautious." "Where even are you? This damn tent's all over me." "I can't see you either. Hold on."
And he tries to get up and move the tent around till he finds you.
"Let's try and get out. I'll put the tent up right away." "Be careful, there could be a spider." "A spider? Ooh." "Yes, it startled me. Accidentally I stepped on you." "It's okay, you'll find that most spiders don't attack you." "Well, I hope you're that calm. Always around spiders, because I'm going to ask you to hold very still, Wilbur." "Oh, where is he?"
I start raising my hand almost as if I'm going to flick something off his head.
"Don't hurt it, Arfharim. He can be a little friend."
I break a wry smile. Put my arm down. I was just messing with him. I thought he was going to freak out a bit.
No, he likes animals. So, I mean, that extends to insects and all those things. So the spider isn't on him. You didn't see it.
I don't know. Do I see the spider?
Nah, let's say you don't. Probably the spider got spooked and left as soon as it could. So you guys find the exit to the tent and scramble out. It's around 4 a.m. at this point. It's still very dark outside. The campfire has now long extinguished. And you wait a while for Wilbur to put up the tent again. As you're waiting there, you see Rilsa come out from behind the market, the place where you bought the potions from, and she walks towards you.
"Everything okay here? I heard a ruckus."
Yes, there was a spider.
A spider?
Inside our tent.
Did you kill it?"
"Well, surely not on purpose, but I imagine with the tent collapsing and my grandson and I rolling around in it."
"Well, it's late. You should get back to sleep as soon as you can. Anything you need?"
"Well, you'd be a dear and help us finish pitching the tent."
She looks at her sleeping quarters and looks back at you.
"Very well. I need to get back to sleep myself. But I'll help you out."
"You say you're back to sleep, but you were coming from the store. Busy at work at this late hour."
"Well, keeping an eye out. You know, making sure no bandits are around. The usual."
I want to insight check her. I want to see if she's bullshitting me.
Right, roll for insight.
It's a total of 8. Is it with advantage? Because Timmy's been telling me she's up to something.
I won't do it with advantage, but let me roll something. You tell she's a bit sketchy. She's looking a bit nervous and glancing from you to her tent very often and trying to not keep eye contact with you. You sense that even though there's probably watchers taking place here, and you'd imagine that the bodyguards would take that job of taking it in turns to keep watch, there's something else going on other than that.
Well, let me help your grandson here.
And she proceeds to help Wilbur with the tent.
That's very kind of you. You don't mind, I'm just gonna go relieve myself.
Yes, sure. The outhouse is that way.
And she points behind the sleeping quarters.
Past the makeshift stables.
So I make my way that way. When I'm confident I'm out of a line of sight.
Timmy, you're around. Yeah, Timmy.
You don't get any reply. You get the sense that Timmy perhaps is sticking close to Rilsa and is probably back there in the tent with Wilbur in the ethereal plane.
I start making my way back.
Okay. When you get there, the tent is pretty much reassembled, being pitched again, and Rilsa is walking back towards her sleeping quarters. As she passes by you, she nods.
Everything's in order? I hope you have a restful sleep for the rest of the night. Don't worry about keeping watch. Me and my brother, we take turns.
Oh, he's your brother?
Yes, Bran's my brother.
Well, I've already had a full night's rest, so I'll just start reading my books.
And as I say that, I've withdrawn First Blood from the pouch, and I sort of wave it to her. So, like saying, I'm going to read my book. But really what I'm trying to do is get Timmy's attention. Like, I want to talk to you.
Roll an intelligence for Timmy to see if he gets those subtle cues.
It's a total of 14.
Rilsa looks at you.
I'm a bit of an avid reader myself. What is it you're reading?
Damn it.
She sees you hesitate and she says,
Can I have a look at it?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. It's, you see, when you get to my age and you're as lonely as I am.
Say no more. It's fine anyway. Whatever tickles your fancy. I'm gonna go to wake Bran up. It's his turn to take watch. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
So she wanders off back into her tent, and you walk closer to Wilbur. And when she's out of eyesight, Timothy pops out.
Yes, Arfharim. What on earth was you doing, Timothy? I tried to take a peek. Heard some rustling, but fortunately this ginormous spider, the size of my head, spooked me, and I unfortunately stepped on Wilbur.
She was speaking to herself. She would touch her ear as she did, talking about plans. Everything's prepared, and tonight they'll execute. She kept having a obsession with the crates at the back, checking them over and over again. I'm not sure what they're up to, but something is definitely amiss.
Do you think our host is in danger?
I'm not sure. I heard her say that soon she will clear her name. I don't know how she intends to do that, but...
The plot thickens. Clear her name. Well, Wilbur, you better get some shut-eye. You've barely slept. Timothy and I will keep a close eye on Rilsa. Are you sure? Yes, if there's anything amiss, I will wake you.
Make sure you do, Arfharim. I don't trust that woman one bit.
Neither do I, Wilbur. But I don't think we should be messing or interfering. Not unless there's something dark going on here. We'll keep our distance. We've still got a long road ahead of us.
With that, Wilbur gets his blankie, his ducky plushie again, and rolls on his favorite side and falls fast asleep. Starts snoring a bit. What you doing? Just keeping watch?
Yeah, I'm sort of sat at the entrance to the tent, book in hand. Obviously not First Blood. I'm not going to make the crucial mistake of accidentally reading that one. I've now switched it back to the book on demons.
Okay.
I'm sort of going through the pages, but keeping a close eye on our host.
You want Timothy to retire back into the book?
I want him inside Rilsa's tent. If he sees that she goes to sleep, I want him to start keeping an eye on Bran.
Very well. So you tell Timothy the instructions. disappears back into the ethereal plane, and for all you know, he's wandered into the tent where they are sleeping. Again, it's around 4 a.m. Are you looking outside of the tent, or you're more inside listening?
I'm looking outside.
Okay. Around an hour passes, it's 5 a.m. Now you hear the top of the tent move. You see it being opened as Tavian walks out. Rubbing his eyes, he turns to the left and makes his way in the direction of the stables where the outhouse was. You can imagine he might be going to relieve himself. A few moments pass, and you see Bran walk out and follow Tavian.
Wilbur, quietly. Spider! No, Wilbur.
What is it?
I need you to keep an eye on Rilsa's tent. Pretend you're reading your letter. I must follow Bran.
My letter? What letter?
The one from Sir Galvanos. I haven't got time for this, Wilbur. Just sit outside the tent. Pretend you're reading. I must follow Bran.
And I turn and I want to stealth and try and follow Bran and Tavian.
Okay, roll for stealth.
That's a dirty 20 on stealth.
Nice. Wilbur picks his stuff up and grabs a letter and walks out, yawning. You wanted him to sit outside the tent and keep an eye out for Rilsa.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're sneaking off, obviously you're going slowly. Slower than you saw Tavian and Bran walk off as you're stealthing. And as you're going quietly, you can see Timothy kind of pop out of the ethereal plane. But only as if he was parting the ethereal plane with both hands, and he's just popped his head out, and you can only see his head popping out of nothing.
Arfharim,
I hold my thumb up so he knows I can hear him.
I'm worried. Before the change of shifts, Rilsa said, be quiet about it. They are awake. They are keeping watch. I wasn't sure what they were talking about, but now that Tavian's left, Bran followed him shortly after.
If he attacks him, you know what to do.
If he attacks him.
Yes.
Or before.
Well, if you see him draw a weapon.
Okay. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, I'm just behind. I have a plan.
Very well.
Timmy goes back into the ethereal plane, and you're on your own again.
Have I got sight on Bran from here?
Roll a perception check.
It's a total of 18.
It's very dark, especially beyond the tents. And even though you have dark vision, there are also a few bushes and trees in the way, obscuring direct sight to the outhouse. You're unable to see Bran, at least from here. You continue walking up, I imagine?
Yeah.
You too, I imagine, are staying, obviously with the stealth roll you already rolled, you're staying close to the shrubs and trees, trying to stay out of vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How close to the outhouse are you trying to get?
I mean, I went to the outhouse before. Is this sort of like a multi-stall thing, or is it...
It's just one single outhouse.
I want to be able to see the outhouse. So if Tavian's gone in, I want to make sure that Bran isn't trying to also get in.
How far away do you want to be?
So around 30 feet away, which is the shrubbery that I'm hiding behind at the moment.
Okay, so you have a few obscuring shrubs in front of you, and beyond that it's almost open plain. It's direct eyesight towards the outhouse. You can see a little light coming from beyond it. You'd imagine that Tavian is in there. Maybe he's lit a candle. I don't know. Did they light candles in outhouses with the methane and all that?
I don't know.
Let's say he has a little candle at the top to lighten the area, lighten the toilets.
I imagine so. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, they could shit in a bush. I imagine they don't really need an outhouse, but this tent is a bit more fancy, this caravan.
Yeah, I mean, I was going more along the lines of, surely you've lit a candle in your bathroom before after a particularly heavy sesh.
I can't say I have. I normally use spray, It's not really like a wooden outhouse or any kind of solid structure. It's more of a tent, right, with a little hole on the ground. But yeah, he has a light in there to see what he's doing. So you can see it's still occupied, but you have no visuals of Bran yet.
Okay, so I'm guessing he's behind the outhouse then.
Roll a perception check for Timmy.
That's a total of 15.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm waiting.
You're waiting out. A while passes. You hear the grunts and sighs of relief as you can imagine Tavian is getting rid of the excess of crocodile meat that he had for dinner. And after a while, you see the top of the tent move to one side as Tavian steps out. As soon as he does that, you now see Bran with a short sword drawn, quietly creeping up to Tavian, poised in a position to strike. It's a bit of a confusion here because he's been stealthing. Timothy didn't see him. You're not sure where Timothy is either. You had told Timothy that if he does see him to attack, but as I say, you don't know where Timothy may or may not be. You did not see him initially. He was hiding behind the outhouse, but as he's crept outside, he stopped hiding, and although he's still stealthing behind Tavian, you have line of sight now, and you can see him. You can see where he's popped out. He's probably some seconds away from being able to attack as he's creeping up behind Tavian. He hasn't perceived you, for all you know. So technically you'd have a round of surprise. So depends what you're going to do. Let's see how this goes.
As Arfharim sees Bran with short sword brandished and poised to attack, these wisps of magical energy start formulating at his fingertips.
Ooh.
As Arfharim casts a Sorcerous Burst, which is a cantrip.
Oh, what does that do?
I need to make a ranged attack roll, and if I hit, I can choose the type of damage, whether it's acidic, cold, fire, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder.
Okay, roll to hit. This is the surprise round. Again, we've kept it as the old rules. You have a round of surprise on him.
I can breathe. It's a total of 24.
Whew. Yeah, that hits. Not gonna even check. Roll for damage.
It's a total of 7 damage.
7 damage. What damage is it?
I'm going for ice this time.
Ice damage. So as you let off your spell, it makes contact with Bran, and you see part of his body freeze over. He hesitates, looks to where the attack is coming from, with a expression of fear in his face, and notices you behind the bushes. He's almost rendered still by the ice, but is able to shake it off and take a few more steps towards Tavian.
I've touched my chest, and I've cast Mage Armor.
Increase your AC there. I'd say that Timothy also takes a turn. He's seeing him now, although he hadn't seen him originally. And that's Timothy's surprise round as well.
So Timmy walks up to, or rather rushes up to Bran, and he's gonna use his Withering Touch.
Ooh, Withering Touch. It's a melee attack weapon, so roll to hit and add 3.
It's a total of 15.
That hits.
That's a d6 plus 2 necrotic damage. Not bad. Just 1 short of max. That's a total of 7 damage as well.
Whew, 7 damage. So Timothy walks up behind Bran, and as he's shaking off the effects of your spell, the chill that got a hold of him, he suddenly feels 2 chilling hands grasp from behind and choke him.
What is this?
He shouts as the air escapes him. He starts to shrivel almost immediately as the withering touch of Timothy takes effect, sucking the life force out of him as he crumbles to the floor, a husk
Shit!
of the tiefling he was.
I was hoping he wasn't going to die and I was going to be able to do a non-lethal. Dang. Okay, we're in. We're fully in. Oh,
fully in.
shit.
Okay, a few things. I need you to roll a percentile die. So as Timothy attacked, upon your request, the book in your hand or in your pocket, First Blood, starts to pulsate faintly. Roll the percentile die.
It's an 85.
Oof. Alright. So as soon as it begins, it slows down, stabilizes, and silences. Pulsations stop. Tavian, in shock, stumbles back as he sees the ghost of Timothy.
Shh, Tavian, I've just saved your life. It's a ghost.
He starts running.
I want to try to calm him down and persuade him to stay.
Your life is in danger. I'm trying to protect you.
He's far away from you, but well, 30 feet away from you, but he's running in your direction. He hasn't necessarily seen you or heard you yet, as he's panicking. A ghost!
Shut up, you fool!
Rilsa!
I jump out if he's running in my direction. I'm trying to grab him to sort of, I'm trying to... Basically, I want to throttle him and tell him to calm down, that I've just protected his life.
Okay, so you grab him. What do you want with me?
I want to save you.
Save me from the ghost.
No, the ghost is with me. He's a friend.
The ghost is with you.
He's a friend.
Well, what is happening?
Bran just tried to kill you.
What?
We have been keeping eyes on them.
What do you mean? The ghost killed Bran.
Yes.
He was just protecting me.
No. Bran followed you to the outhouse to slay you. They're
It was
stealing
his
from
turn
you.
to watch.
They're stealing from you.
They've never stolen from me in their lives.
I pull out the wanted poster of Rilsa.
Look, she's a wanted fugitive.
What? Rilsa!
I'm here to protect you. I've just spared your life from Bran. I need you to stay calm. Wait in the outhouse. I will deal with Rilsa.
As soon as you finish saying that, you hear a clapping from behind you. Well done, old man. You found my pretty picture. You see her walk towards you as she draws a dagger. Roll for initiative.
Shit! Oh, damn. I'm rolling for Timmy as well, and for Wilbur.
Yeah.
That's a 19 for Arfharim. Timmy is a 16, and Wilbur is a total of 11.
Very well. Arfharim goes first.
Yes. Arfharim's not pulling any stops here. He's got a suspicion that given the ease with which she has sneaked up on him, she's going to be a tougher fight than her brother was. He's going to go for Old Faithful. Witch Bolt.
Ooh. Bringing out the big guns.
A beam of crackling energy suddenly lances towards Rilsa, forming a sustained arc of lightning between Arfharim and his foe. I need to make a ranged spell attack.
Go for it.
It's a total of 16.
That hits.
I feared that was not going to be enough.
I will make you roll on the wild magic chart this time. As the days pass and you use this spell more often, you're getting more used to controlling it.
It's a total of 17 damage.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Not bad.
How many
Nine and an
dice? 9 and an 8.
Yeah, it's 2d12.
Nice rolls.
And now that arch of lightning is fixed to her.
Yeah. You see her body shake and contort as the lightning strikes her. She spits out on the floor and continues to step towards you. You can see she's quite hurt, and the first step she takes towards you falters.
Arfharim moves 30 feet further away towards the corpse of Bran and where Timmy is.
Okay, so you use your movement for that. Is that all?
That's all, yeah.
Then now it's Timmy's turn.
Timmy's out of range of...
Yes, he's about 45 feet away from Rilsa.
So he's going to use his action to dash, and he's going to stand right in front of her, blocking her path to Tavian.
Okay, that's all he's doing.
Yeah, he can't do anything else.
It's Rilsa's turn now. Somewhat confused by the apparition in front of her, she brandishes a dagger and stabs at it. Get out of my way! 11 to hit.
That just hits.
Oof, alright. That's a total of 3 damage.
Is it magical?
Is it magical? No,
Okay, so then half down
to 1.
to 1.
So that's her move. And as she stabs Timothy, she brushes past him and moves 30 feet. She has cunning action, so she's used her bonus action to disengage before she does so. So she moves those 30 feet closer to Arfharim, to you, and is now 10 feet away from you. And that's our turn. It is now over to Wilbur.
Where exactly is Wilbur in all this?
Wilbur saw Rilsa move out of the tent. Rilsa probably saw him too, but chose to ignore and go to where the commotion was. He followed her and was about 25 feet from where she was before she moved upwards. So Wilbur is around 25 feet away from Timothy too.
So he will have seen her stab Timothy, and
Yeah.
he would have been within earshot of everything that's been said now, quite openly.
Yes.
Alright, so he's going to draw his longsword with 2 hands, and he's charging after her. He's going to use his action to dash.
Okay, so that's 60 feet of movement. Should have made Wilbur move 25 feet because of his robustness, but nah, he's fit. He's big but fit. So he moves 60 feet and is now around 10 feet away from Rilsa. So Wilbur moves, dashes towards Rilsa and reaches her. Can he do anything else?
No, he cannot.
Okay, so he's standing there. It is now over to Tavian. He's confused and afraid and withdraws behind a bush, unsure of what to do next. He stays there, and it's over to Arfharim.
So Arfharim firstly is going to use a bonus action to deal an automatic d12 of lightning damage on Rilsa.
Okay, so that's your action. Even though it hits automatically, it's still the action, right?
The bonus action.
Oh, the bonus action. Okay, so roll for damage. And this time it's a single d12.
Yeah, just a single this time.
All right.
Significantly worse. Only 5 this time.
Narrate the killing blow.
Seeing Rilsa rush up towards Arfharim, having taken a stab at Timothy, Arfharim extends his hand up towards the sky, palm open, closes in a fist, and does almost like a pumping motion downwards as he calls forth the lightning to strike the center of her head. As the lightning illuminates the now pale dusk sky, as it crackles and a magical surge races towards her. Her eyes roll back, exposing their whites, as she crumples to her knees, jerks around as the magical lightning surges through her body, as she convulses on the floor, almost like a fish out of water, before falling limp and lifeless.
He's done it again. Arfharim takes no prisoners. And with that, we are out of initiative, and Tavian withdraws even further into the bushes, afraid.
Tavian, you're safe now.
I'm not too sure. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm simply an old man on the road to Baldur's Gate.
Simply an old man. I just killed 2 of my best bodyguards.
2 of your bodyguards that were hellbent on slaying you as you had your pants dropped in the John.
How do you know? Who sent you?
No one has sent us. But it's a little strange that you're on your way to Daggerford so openly when Rilsa is wanted there.
I had
Here's
no
the
idea.
poster. Have a closer look.
Let me see. I can't believe it. We've been traveling for months together.
My friend Timothy here.
Wanted for what?
Well, I don't know, but my friend here, Timothy, heard her talking almost to herself. Which reminds me, I must check if she's got anything magical on her. But he heard her talking that they were going to execute the plan tonight. And Bran followed you, sword in hand, ready to slay you. They've been rummaging through your crates.
My crates, you say?
Yes.
The big ones. The saffron crates.
Timothy, which crates was she rummaging through?
Yes. I'm sorry to have scared you, Tavian. I mean no harm. My name is Timothy. Yeah, she was rummaging through those big crates at the back.
My saffron crates.
Are you carrying anything besides saffron in those crates that would draw her attention?
No.
I want to insight check him.
Roll an insight check.
It's a total of 22.
Ooh, rolling high as per usual.
Well, there was that one session after you borrowed my dice.
Yeah,
Seems the curse has been lifted.
I gotta get my hands on your dice again.
Just as long as it's your hands.
Well, anyway, let's move on. He seems shocked at the fact that you asked him that question. You kind of questioned his integrity. He seems upfront that only saffron are in those crates.
You said that she's been traveling with you for months.
Yes. It's not the first time we visit Daggerford together. I never seen a wanted poster of her.
Why would she want to kill you?
I have no idea. You said she wanted to kill me. I just saw her trying to kill you.
Something's amiss here. Let me search her body.
I want to go and loot Rilsa.
What are you looking for?
Any clues as to what her real intentions were?
Roll an investigation checker.
Timothy says that she was talking to herself. I want to see if she's got any magical items that allow her to converse with others.
That's a total of 16.
So you search her body. You find a pouch of gold, Don't know if you want to take it in front of Tavian, but there is a pouch of a few gold, 3 or 4 gold.
I toss the pouch to Tavian.
A few of her personal belongings, mundane items she may be carrying. Nothing that stands out. You do find a letter, crumpled up, and as you search, you notice, because you remember Timmy saying that she kept touching her ear, so that's a particular point of interest to you, and you do notice there's something in there. A little kind of pebble stuck in her ear.
I delicately remove it from her ear.
Okay, you remove it and you hold it.
Now that I've got that pebble, as you've described it in my hand, I want to open the letter and see what it says.
It's crumpled up, but you are able to straighten it out. Seems something that she perhaps had forgotten to dispose of. She maybe was thinking of doing it at some point and never got round to do it. And it reads, I have planted the letter on an unsuspecting fool, an old man with pointy ears, travelling with a fat buffoon. You can't miss them. They will stick out in the tradeway. I leave the rest to you. And that is where we're gonna end it.
Motherfucker. Oh my. We are wanted men for some reason. Or decoys, or ducks. But whoever she's been talking to seems to think just an old man and a fat buffoon. Ha! She didn't see it coming.
At all. Do you have an idea of who sent this letter?
Not at the moment.
I'll give you a week to think about it.
Whole week?
Yeah, and you might figure it out.
Damn.
Maybe our listeners know already.
Dang, you're going to have me racking my brain for a whole week.
Well, maybe you figure it out before falling asleep tonight.
Quite possibly. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep so easily. But, as I say every week, if our dear listeners cannot wait a whole week, make sure you visit our website, www.i2td.com. Follow the links there to everywhere where I2TD resides. Make sure you visit our Discord and our Buy Me a Coffee page, where you have a fun opportunity to be a part of the stories we tell and shape the adventures we play by making a donation and purchasing a potion, which will appear in-game, Hunger Games style.
Oh yeah. If you can't do that though, or wish not to, worry not. You can still help us out by liking our stuff, following us, and also perhaps leaving a review, a good review obviously, on your podcast player of choice. That helps us out tremendously, so thank you very, very much for that. And that now takes us to the last part of our episode, the true last part, the end of the episode club.
The last one standing.
Where we give you a password which you use in a sentence, and then we know that you are indeed the true El Quijo Mas Brother.
So, do you have a password for us this week, Big Al?
The password this week is Ambush in the Night.
Ooh, no need to explain why. It's making me want to sing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bonus points.
Bonus points indeed.
So there you have it. That's the password. Ambush in the Night. Look forward to reading your comments. And we hope that you've enjoyed this episode and that you'll join us next week as we delve into the dungeon.